Hey everybody, welcome into the Mariners post-game wrap-up for game number 79. The Mariners dropped this one 3-1 to the A's tonight, dropping their season total to 37-42. Going to keep this video pretty quick tonight. Just not much to say, and I'm exhausted and got to be up early tomorrow. So, I said yesterday I was worried about facing Caprillion for the A's. As he had no wins on the season. I said that's always trouble when you face those guys, especially as you get into June, July, and someone doesn't have a win. They're due to get one. He's going to get one eventually, and he did get one tonight against the Mariners for his first win. Marco took the loss, falls to 4-9 on the season. He was fine, 6 innings, 2 earned runs. Nothing much to talk about there. A lot of men on base. 12 more hits for the A's tonight. They've had a lot of hits in their games in Seattle this year. They had a ton in the first series. They didn't have much in the series in Oakland, but the first 2 games of this series, they've put together 23 hits in 2 games. So if the Mariners want to win this series, they've got to do a better job of keeping a pretty bad offense off the base paths. But overall, Marco was fine for 6 innings. Like I said, give up 2 earned runs, certainly pitched well enough to win the ball game. Did give up 8 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Penn Murphy came in, gave a home run to Sean Murphy. Other than that, the bullpen was fine. Swanson ran into a little bit of trouble in the 8th, but wiggled out of it. And then Giles continues to pitch well. His 3rd shutout inning since coming up to the club, recovering from his injury. So good to see that. Curious to see if he gets into some more high leverage spots as the season goes along. Right now, Munoz, Castillo, Swanson, Seawald kind of have that on lockdown. With the lineup right now, with all the injuries, I can't get too mad. I mean, you look at the lineup tonight, it was bad. The first 3 hitters are all capable with Julio, Winker, and Suarez. But after that, you've got, I'm just going off the OPSs here. After the first 3, we've got Julio, 806 OPS, Winker, 695, had been hitting better, Suarez, 768. But after that, Carlos Santana, 668, Toro, 552, Frazier, 578. Moore, 671. Andrew Knapp started the catcher today, 368. Cal Raleigh got a couple at bats, 746, and Sam Haggerty, 706. I mean, that 5 through 9 is really, really bad. Now, part of it's not their fault. Crawford serving the suspension. You have injuries to Haniger, Lewis, Ty France hurt as well. Some of those, I think Lewis and Haniger, you kind of assume they probably weren't going to give you 162 this season. France, not much you can do there. And then the Crawford suspension just, is what it is for the Brawl. He'll be back on Monday. But, yeah, right now this lineup, just if it wasn't going to come from the top 3, it wasn't going to happen. Almost did in the 6th inning. Julio led off with a triple that missed by that much from a home run. Didn't matter if home run or triple because Winker grounded out, brought him in. Suarez just missed a home run by a little bit as well over the glove of Tony Kemp. It was a double. And then Santana walked. That's like his one, his good thing. He's going to work base on balls. And then you leave it up to Toro and doesn't get it done. If this is a healthy Mariners lineup, maybe you've got Suarez, you got France coming up in there, maybe Haniger in there. And again, they probably win that game in that inning with a fully healthy lineup. Now, is it easy to throw this game away as an excuse with a bad lineup? Yeah, it is, and it's true. Like, I don't even know if this Mariners lineup is much better than the lineup the A's threw out there today, to be perfectly honest. I think Julio kind of makes it better, but other than that, I mean, just comparing here, I don't think it's any better. But, we're going to be halfway through the season on Sunday, and the team's 5 games under 500. It counts. Like, you don't get to go back in August and say, oh man, well, we didn't have Ty France for those games. We get some gimmies or something like that. These games are in the book. They matter and they count. And, injuries or not, they dropped a winnable game today, and now they're 37-42. And the lineup tomorrow is going to have to be similar. I mean, there's nothing on the bench that's going to be better. Yeah, you'll get Cal Raleigh playing the full game for Andrew Knapp. That's an improvement. But, I mean, other than that, unless you think Marcus Wilson is a huge improvement, somewhere over Haggerty, I think probably not there. You're not going to get a huge bump. This is kind of the lineup you have to run out there for the next few games. Then once Crawford's done doing his suspension, Winker's going to start his. So you're going to lose his bat. You're going to get JP back, but you're going to have to throw someone out there in left field. So, like I said, is it excusable? Yeah, I don't expect this lineup to win a lot of games. This isn't the lineup the Mariners were supposed to be running out there. But right now it is the lineup they're running out there. And if they were 42, and this is why those losses earlier in the season, some of those, that like horrible stretch they had where they were like 7-21 or whatever it was, after that Royals series, that's why those games matter. That's why, you're going to have bad stretches, but if you can make that 10-18, right now you're sitting here then at 40 and 39 or something, you know what I mean? So, and then, you're like, okay, just tread water. But right now they've got to win. They've got to win games. So, like I said, it's an excusable loss when you look at the lineup. And it's an excusable loss in general. They could still take 3 out of 4 in the series, and that's fine. But these games do matter, and these games do count. So, you don't get a do-over just because you get Ty France back in a week. Not much else to say. Dylan Moore, 3 walks today. That was good. He had some really good at-bats. Jesse Winker had a bases-loaded opportunity, I think, in the 7th. You had, how did that end? I think Dylan Moore worked a walk. Haggerty had a base hit. Julio got the intentional walk from Zach Jackson, I think. And that's what I said. I said in the video last week, that's where I think you're going to see a lot of Julio's walks. Isn't so much just from amazing plate discipline, just pitchers aren't going to want to pitch to him. And we saw that already, so that's really cool to see him kind of already getting that treatment, because none of those pitches from Jackson were close. He didn't want to have anything to do with Julio. Julio did swing and miss at 1 pitch in that at-bat, but he guessed on a fastball. He did the right thing. His team's down by 2. In a weak lineup day, he should be kind of swinging for the fences. Jesse Winker came up, worked himself into a 3-1 count, got the pitch he wanted to hit and drive, but just missed a home run by about, it went to the warning track, missed a grand slam, just out of the warning track. Mariners had 4 of those. Did I talk about the Julio one? Gino, Eugenio Suarez just missed one, and then Cal Raleigh in the 9th to tie it up. Looked like he might have gotten one. The Winker one and the Raleigh one, when you take away the announcers kind of getting excited, I don't think they were that close to getting out, but certainly off the bat they looked like they both had an opportunity. Game of inches, and on the other side, Sean Murphy hits one down the line that goes 350 feet that gets out. Sometimes it's where you hit it. And it's just, it's where you hit it versus where the outfields are, where the fences are, you know what I mean? It's just, it can be a game of inches. So, unfortunately, those inches did not go the Mariners' way tonight. They do drop this one, fall 37-42. Still a chance to take the series. They do have to face 2 pretty tough pitchers now, and Paul Blackburn tomorrow. He'll go against George Kirby for the Mariners. And then Frankie Montas goes for the A's on Sunday against Robbie Ray. So it's not going to be easy. The Mariners are going to have to battle, and they're going to have to pitch a little bit better than they've done so far in the series. They're putting a lot of base runners on, and even the worst teams, they put runners on. Eventually, they bring them home. So that's all I've got for tonight. Like I said, Mariners dropped this one. If you guys are new to the channel, please comment, please like, please subscribe. That really helps me out a whole lot. It helps me just grow what I'm trying to do, and I think you guys will really enjoy the content. There's going to be more. It's not just going to be post-game recaps. I'm going to eventually have some other videos up. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a move, so I just don't have a lot of time right now to do a lot of other stuff. Even these are kind of tough to do a little bit. But yeah, you'll still have the daily post-game recaps. I'll do some videos on things of the team. We'll have some stuff up for the All-Star break. Talk about the Mariners that make the All-Star team. And we'll get some Seahawks stuff coming up here soon, too, as we inch closer to football season. It's certainly going to be a very unique football season for the Seattle Seahawks. And we'll keep talking Mariners. Even if they're out of it, we'll still talk them. There's going to be a lot of interesting things, a lot of good young talent here to talk about. So Mariners drop it 3-1, 37-42 in the season. Thank you, everybody that has watched all my videos so far. Really appreciate it. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to try, and I can't guarantee one tomorrow, but I'll do my best. And as always, go Ends.